Hey, welcome in Huntsville. Another wonderful good morning to you. Thanks for waking up with us.
What do you love about Huntsville? What makes this a great place to be?
Everyone here is very genuine and very kind and friendly. You never hesitate to speak up and say hello or good morning or just acknowledge the person walking by.
The thing that I love most about Huntsville, I love the peace that Huntsville brings. I love the peace that it gives me.
I feel accepted and part of the town and like I belong here.
Huntsville is where my lovely wife lived when I met her, so I moved here. So I'm pretty thankful for her.
Starting to pick up.
Yep. Well, that'll be great on live, on a podcast.
Hey, we may lose one of these canopies. There it goes.
Oh, boy.
I knew that was going to happen.
We're bucking for you in Huntsville, Texas.
Yeah, you're live, Irma. Welcome. What's up, Irma? How you doing? We got you. Hey, we're tapped into your computer there too, where you work. We can actually see you on video. I hacked your computer. So beautiful earrings today, Irma. You're always beautiful. Very nice.
You're so silly.
Good morning. Welcome to day 3 trillion of the life of Billy. It's a never-ending saga
How here y'all
of
doing?
tiredness. Man, we've been out at the fair, dude. I'm exhausted.
That fair's a good go, though, ain't
It is. It is. We had the auction last night.
I ain't been out there. You know, my buddy and I one time were telling a story, and we used to just sit around and make up stories, and the stuff that we recorded would probably be top 1 million downloads in the top 1 million, if you know what I mean, Billy. And but it was some funny stuff when we were kids, and we were talking about. We used to just make up that we made up a show one time. We said we just made it up. We said we were the Tanksley family, and we used to have our own moniker and our own name, and we just sit there and record on we were probably like 12 years old, old cassette recorder. You know, you powered it with the big D batteries, and we just hit record and talk for 30 minutes. And some of that stuff, man, we were rolling and crying because we thought it was so funny.
And I should have broadcasted it over that bootleg radio station y'all had.
We should have. It was K. Hold on. K. What was it? K. What was that? It was Rabbit Hollow. It was like Rabbit Hollow Public Broadcasting, because that's the neighborhood we grew up in. I had Mariah Carey on 24/7, and then I'd break in once in a while and play something else.
For those of y'all that don't know, Rob had wouldn't call it a bootleg radio station.
It was.
But,
I didn't know any better. It's a pirate station.
Didn't know any better. He may or may not have altered a transmitting device.
I was a little kid, man. I was 12 years old. My brother made it in high school, and I said, and I hooked it up to a Tyco. Remember Tyco? Mm-hmm. Electric train regulator. And I popped the first chip, the transmitting chip, because, you know, the more juice you put on that train regulator, the more voltage. As you turned it from left to right, it made the train go faster. Mm-hmm. What made the train go faster? More volts going into the electric track. So I just thought, man, if I put more volts into this transmitter, it's probably going to go farther. Guess what? It did. Unintentionally went about 2 miles. And I didn't know what I was doing, and I didn't know anything about antennas and how that worked. I just found out that if I took an old extension cord, we had an old one that was already tore up, and so I stripped some of the wires and I tied them in, and I slung that thing around in a bunch of loops, and I put them on fence posts. I mean, I had this thing running, Billy, for about 200 feet, literally.
Is anyone else, as he's telling this story, seeing like a little rascal scene in their head?
Yeah, it was good fun growing up, man. But you know, now we're doing it the right way. So we're waiting on our license here for the LPFM here in Huntsville.
We're doing it the right way. Yeah, everything's on the level here.
Yeah, it's on the level. I promise it is. In fact, when we were filling out our LPFM, it was like, have you ever been convicted of pirate radio? And I was like,
I wasn't convicted.
I didn't know. You know, I was 12. I know the rules. At the time, I was 12 years old, and my uncle, thank the good Lord for my uncle. He was in the Air Force, and he did radio in the Air Force. And he said, you know that you can't do that. And it's because of him. I didn't know. I was just a kid, thought I was tinkering with a device. He said, you can't do that. And so I shut it down.
I mean, did you take that as you can't do that? Or like I do when someone says, you can't do that? And I'm like, watch me.
No, I took it down because I got nervous. He started telling me about these little vans that drive around that scan for – and it's the truth. There really is surveillance. There are FCC surveillance vans that check for – you know, signals. People report that stuff all the time. Did you know that there are people in the radio business? Well, they're not even, here's the thing, they're not even in the business. They're hobbyists. And all that they do is they sit around and listen to radio signals, and the moment your station goes offline, they file a complaint with the FCC. There are people outside of this area that do that, Billy.
I'm sure they ain't got no friends.
But they're enthusiasts. I'm not making fun of it. They're just enthusiasts. That's what they do. And one of the young men, I knew him, great young man, but that's what he did. He said, yeah, he goes, I got to keep the FCC in the know about all this stuff. So, you know.
Why?
Just something to do.
Get a job.
Something to do.
Get a job, find a better hobby, get a girlfriend, do something.
Sounds like you know the word pedal paddle?
Pitter paddle?
I always say Peter paddle. Oh, well, I was over there yesterday just Peter paddling around. We had a talk.
Did we?
With your offspring earlier this day, and we were thinking of all of these phrases. Now some of them we really can't talk about, Billy, what they truly mean.
Is that your way of saying for me not to say them?
Yeah. So, okay. But there's all of these phrases in the world that we say every day that where did they come from? How many times you hear, oh boy, he'll bend over backwards for you? Man, that kind of hurts if you think about that, you know?
He'll give you the shirt off his back.
Or I wear the heart on my sleeve. Now, that one goes back, I think, to a military, thing back in the day. I think World War II, if I'm not mistaken. One of the wars.
Or a chip on the shoulder.
Chip on the shoulder. Ain't got a pot to something in.
Yeah, we've already covered that one this morning.
We covered that one earlier.
Yeah.
What are some others, Billy? We need to put together a book of this.
You sure seem to think I have a lot of time on my hands.
Well, you named about 20 of them before we went on the air.
Yeah.
Now, 19 of them we can't talk about.
I grew up in East Texas. I've heard them all.
And Billy, by the way, knows.
I live by them.
Yeah, those are golden cardinal rules, man. Billy, by the way, knows the meaning of all of these things. So, book is on the way. We're going to share.
I'm an acquiring minds kind of guy. You hear something 2 or 3 times, you're like, what does that really mean?
I have to bring it up because I do every show with you. Back in my hometown in Georgetown, I knew a gentleman, Mr. Wolf, great mentor of mine. Love the man. Great. I still talk to him to this day, he and his wife. He helped me get started when I was younger with my IT business. But his daddy taught him, man, probably 1,000 fishing, things. That he used fishing stories all the time. And you know what? I hate this. I cannot remember one single one. And David used to tell me all of these all the time. He goes, you can relate everything to life in fishing. That's what my dad taught me. And he would come in every day and tell me a different story about fishing that you could, or a different saying that would fit for that day. So maybe that's the call to action this morning. If
so
any
this
of
guy
you
was like a walking inspirational calendar.
Yeah, of fishing stories.
Yeah.
Fish sayings. So this morning, if you're watching, let us know some of your favorite sayings. And if you know any of these fish stories, let us know, Billy.
Yeah.
You got any in your back pocket? It's like the old Boudreaux and Thibodeau jokes. There was a guy that I knew that had about 1 million of those things.
Yeah.
So I can't remember any of them, man. And the internet has made things so, it's dumbed people down. Like, it's dumbed me down. Because I go to Learning RX, but I can't remember. Can't even remember last time I went. So,
there you have it, folks.
No, I go there. I've learned a lot from Lisa. We've been so busy; it's been crazy. Our good friend, the Horn family, joining us this morning, and they're saying
they sat behind me at the auction last night.
Did they really?
Yeah,
great couple.
They ribbed me for not buying enough stuff.
Well, they said, "Good morning, have an amazing day. Don't forget about the fair auction Saturday. Another one coming up." Non-ag exhibit auction and freezer sale starts at noon. Come on, man.
Were they selling Kidmores or Frigidaires?
Oh, Roper.
Hey, Roper was a good brand, man. Walker and Bird, for my old school Huntsville people, Walker and Bird sold Roper.
Frigidaire, went downhill really fast, and then over the last 5 or 6 years, they've came on the up and up again. So their Frigidaire is back.
They got to all be owned by the same company.
It's like Kia. Kia cars were junk back in the day. They're not bad vehicles now.
Mm-hmm.
Well, anyways, they said a barbecue cook-off is also this Saturday. Come on out and support the youth of Walker County. So
the Utes.
The Utes. I like what Kyle Kreiner said. He calls fissionisms.
Fissionisms.
So we need some fissionisms this morning here on the show if you could. Yeah, no,
I got some crazy fishing stories, but there's no real lesson to be learned other than don't.
Autumn said cast a wide net. That's one I've heard all the time.
Yeah.
So, well, hey, we got a great show lined up today. We are here. We want to welcome you in. Paul, Ole, we love you. Still, I hope Paul's okay. I haven't seen him. I leave here after the show and go down the street and work from the church office. But I have not seen Paul this week. I haven't seen him on the show. And Paul, we have a gift that we've been trying to present to you through the show that he hasn't even seen yet. I've had that thing now all week. Rick brought it in on Wednesday. So I've had it Wednesday, had it yesterday, have it again today.
You should take it in and get it framed.
Have you seen it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's on the desk.
I watched the show.
It's a beautiful gift that came from Jamie Saucier. And it's because we always told Paul we loved him. And so Jamie took it upon himself to make something for Paul. And Paul, you haven't even been on the show yet this week. So, but we are here. Big thanks to Paul Ole of the gallery. Go by and see him for all your custom framing photography. Also, huge shout out to Elliot Herzlich of Elliot's Jewelers. Elliot's going to be with us next Friday, and Kim Weezer alongside Laura Green from CASA of Walker County, and we have a special presentation for CASA, so we're excited about that. And again, they will be with us next Friday, Billy, so it's going to be a lot of fun. And then, of course, we could not be here on a Fabulous Friday without our great friends at, almost said Walker, Sam Houston Memorial.
Look, someone very, very close to our funeral home family,
which is everybody in town.
In an extremely public setting, mispronounced the name of the funeral home. And I caught it, and I didn't know anyone else caught it.
I caught it.
But Rob caught it. So when I walked in this morning,
said, "Hey, how are things going over at Walker this morning?"
Samuel Walker Houston Memorial Funeral. Hey, and in his defense, there's a Samuel Walker Houston Elementary.
Yeah.
I mean, Samuel Walker Houston's very important to our area. So, and the guy's he works closely with the school district.
Yeah, it's okay.
So, yeah.
You know, people get bent out of shape over stuff. I was talking to a guy yesterday, and there was a broadcaster for a very famous school, Power 5 school. I won't say the name, but he was like, he was one of the greatest broadcasters that I loved listening to for years, but he'd always just say things. But it didn't bother me because the way he called the game got me excited as a fan that I didn't care. I started thinking, well, man, that's the way I was. I would just, I would try to remember things, and I would forget them. And there was athletes that I'd broadcast for 5 years back at home in Georgetown, and I couldn't. And then here they are I saw them as a freshman and as a senior, and my mind would just drop their name in the middle of a broadcast. And thank goodness there's this button on these mixers, so whenever you're doing this, it mutes you. See, it mutes you.
Yeah, I didn't hear none of that.
So you just hit the mute button, and I'd lean over and I'd be like, "Hey, what's that kid's name again?" My analyst, Matt Leishman, will look at me. Dude, what's wrong with you? You've been calling his name for 4 years, man.
That's part of getting older.
One of the first high school broadcasts I ever did, Billy, I had looked down at a paper. I was reading something in the middle of a kickoff, and something had happened, and the opposing team recovered the football. Well, I just lost my train of thought completely. And I start going, oh, my goodness, he's running the wrong way. And Matt looks at me literally, and I think over the air, he goes, are you an idiot?
Was he running with his legs?
It was just the other team recovered the ball, but I didn't see it. And obviously the jerseys are different colors, but my mind was like on some whole different other rabbit hole, man. So, anyways, people make mistakes and slip all the time. Who
My
cares?
last name is not hard, but it gets butchered all the time. So when I hear someone mispronounce, it doesn't even click, I mean, I know what they're trying to say, so I just go with it.
What's the best Billy Cauthen mispronunciation that you've ever heard?
Well, my daughter's over there. She gets a lot of them. I get Cauthen. We get a lot of Cauthen, and everyone, oh, my God, you work for a funeral home, and your last name's Cauthen.
How many times do you hear that about once a day?
Probably about 3 or 4.
That's like when I was in the IT business, and they go, "Oh, if I know just enough to be dangerous." I heard that every single day, and after 14, that's why I sold the business.
Sick of that.
I got tired of hearing that phrase. I know just enough to be dangerous.
We get Cauthen, Cauthen, Catherine.
Catherine, where does that?
It beats me, man.
Billy Catherine, get in here and pick up your toys.
Well, what's crazy is they changed the name when we first got this side of the water. It was like Cothren or something, and they changed it to Cauthen because they said it would be easier to pronounce. And I'm thinking, no, y'all screwed that up. Of course, I wasn't around when that decision was made.
You literally said on this side of the water.
when we come over.
Oh, man. We'll have to, again, there's going to be a book coming one day, Billy, something we're going to put together, maybe 20 years from now. But there's going to be a book coming one day, so look for it if Amazon's still dominating
I already
the world.
got the title for it in my head. Yeah, so.
You want to spill any beans on that? Yeah, it's going to be a bathroom humor
Well,
book.
it's the shit Billy says.
Yeah, so it'll be on there.
Yeah.
Well, we got a lot of good stuff happening here on the show. Hey, our great friend Deanna Irwin is joining us today. She's going to be talking about the Peyton Irwin Foundation.
We should spin that camera around and let you do that again.
Yeah, we'll get her to do it.
She's like a princess over there with that beautiful wave.
We'll get her. We're going to do the Billy Cauthen intro with her on the next segment. So
hey, I saw that the girl yesterday, you tried to get her to do my signature news intro.
It was pretty good.
Yeah, I was pretty jealous.
Were you upset?
Well, whenever you perfect a skill and you hand it off to the younger generation, it just warms your heart.
Billy's like, man, that was just real good.
Yeah.
Well, we got a great one lined up for you today. Again, appreciate you being here with us this morning. Let us know that you're out there, what you're thankful for as we continue on this morning. Again, our great friend Deanna Irwin joining us. We'll be talking about the Pineapple Run coming up, and it's going to be a great opportunity to get out and a great education time here in our community.
We still haven't figured out how they get them pineapples to run.
Yeah, you put batteries in them.
Oh.
Yeah.
Like little Mr. Potato Legs?
Lithium batteries.
Lithium.
We'll ask Deanna when we come back, how do you get the pineapples to actually run? It may be some of that secret ooze from the Ninja Turtles that you pour on it, that green stuff, and then it mutates them, and then they start
There's
running.
only a certain handful of us in a certain age bracket that's going to get that.
And we got it.
We got it.
You picked up what I put down, Billy.
Yeah,
So.
stepped right in it.
Well, we got a great one. Stay with us, friends. A lot happening here. Let us know what you're thankful for today as we roll on. It is episode number 248 here this morning, and we'll be talking about the eclipse that was.
I never get a cool number.
248's a good one.
Yeah, but I'm not going to be 250. I didn't get 200. I didn't get 100.
You didn't get the 1 year anniversary. That's Wednesday.
I don't get nothing.
Yeah, don't get an eclipse on Monday either because the rain's in the forecast now. So
I mean, I'm like the fourth runner-up on everything. I don't get a tiara, nothing.
Monday, the show is going to be the eclipse that wasn't. That's going to be the title of the show. So get ready for it.
Maybe I can get a ribbon.
I'll get you one. Participation trophy, Billy.
Special award.
I'll get you
for
one.
a special kid.
We'll take a break. We'll be back in a moment. Stay with us. Got to listen at your national news. Word from our sponsors. Deanna Irwin joins Billy and I on the other side. When we come back, it's your show. Thanks for watching. This is Good Morning Huntsville.
USA News. I'm Ryan Daniels. The number of fatalities remains unclear, but the largest earthquake to hit the island of Taiwan is being reported this week. The U.S. Geological Survey says it hit Wednesday morning local time in Taiwan, the quake bringing down more than 24 buildings, and it's expected to trigger aftershocks as strong as magnitude 7 in the coming days. Voters have been weighing in for several more state primary elections this week. On Tuesday, voters cast ballots for president and other races and ballot items in Connecticut, New York, Rhode Island, and Wisconsin. President Biden was expected to see another uncommitted protest vote from critics of his handling of the Israel-Hamas war. Donald Trump harshly criticizing President Biden's management of the U.S.-Mexico border. USA's John Schaefer with more.
Speaking at a campaign event in Grand Rapids, Michigan Tuesday, Trump said that Biden is permitting a bloodbath to unfold at the southern border.
Under crooked Joe Biden, every state is now a border state. Every town is now a border town because Joe Biden has brought the carnage and chaos and killing from all over the world and dumped it straight into our backyards.
Trump pledged to take a tough stance on illegal immigration should he win the presidency in November.
President Biden says he had a phone conversation with Chinese President Xi Jinping for the first time in several months Tuesday. A higher than average snowpack for March in California means more relief from drought in the Golden State, although it's been from one extreme to the other. After announcing snowpack measurements Tuesday, California Natural Resources Agency Secretary Wade Crowfoot.
Across 400 miles of the Sierra Nevada range, in coming weeks, this snow will melt in countless streams and tributaries into rivers, and that snowpack will turn into water to provide drinking water for upwards of 40 million Californians.
This is USA News.
Attention timeshare owners. Tired of the financial stress? Were you misled by the salesperson? Don't or can't use your timeshare anymore? If any of these apply to you, then you may qualify for timeshare cancellation and get the relief you need now. Timeshare Defense Attorneys is the #1 affordable fixed-fee legal solution in the country, with an A+ Better Business Bureau rating. That's certainly better than my grades. They even offer a 100% client satisfaction guarantee. Let one of their experienced lawyers evaluate your case and explain the process. If they take you as a client, they'll work on your case until it's resolved in your favor, guaranteed. Expect great service and a close working relationship with your lawyer, keeping you informed every step of the way, protecting your rights, interests, and even your credit. It's that simple. Even a kid like me can understand it. The consultation is free. Call today.
800-875-1853. 800-875-1853. That's 800-875-1853.
Hi, I'm Billy Cauthen, manager of Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home. We know times of loss are tough, and you need a place to feel comfortable and cared for. At Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home, we pride ourselves on being with you during those really tough days. You can rest assured that we will be on your side and by your side every step of the way. Thank you for your trust. Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home, supporting families every day, every step.
This is Guardian Defense in Huntsville, Texas, a trusted family-owned and operated gun store and range in the heart of East Texas. Guardian Defense is your one-stop destination for Texas LTC, NRA basic pistol and rifle courses, pistol refresher training, as well as a wide selection of quality firearms and ammunition. At Guardian Defense, empowerment is within reach through their Texas DPS-approved license to carry classes. Certified instructors will guide you through every facet of firearm safety, conflict resolution, and the pertinent legal aspects. Book now to become proficient and responsible in handling a firearm with complete confidence. For the eager learners, the fundamentals of pistol and rifle usage await discovery in their comprehensive 8-hour NRA basic courses. You're invited to connect with Guardian Defense on Facebook and Instagram, or give them a call at 936-293-0364. You can also visit them online at guardiandefensellc.com. Guardian Defense, your reliable partner in mastering firearm safety and acquiring quality firearms in the heart of Texas.
Join us at First Baptist Church Huntsville for the exciting return of Wednesday Night Live starting March 6th from 4:30 to 7:30 p.m. We're offering games, fellowship, a free meal, and Bible study sessions for all ages. Whether you're a child, teen, or adult, there's something for everyone. Adults can enjoy new Bible study classes while the kids engage in fun, faith-based activities. This community event is open to everyone free of charge. Don't miss out on this opportunity for spiritual growth and community connection. To register and for more information, visit fbchuntsville.org.
Welcome to Magnolia Kennel of Huntsville, where we've been caring for your furry family members for over 4 decades. Nestled at 877 IH 45 South, our kennel is a perfect retreat for your pet. With a climate-controlled facility, spacious exercise yards, we ensure a comfortable and enjoyable stay. At Magnolia Kennel, we offer a range of options including overnight boarding, extended stay boarding, and doggy day out. But that's not all. We also provide additional pampering services like baths and nail care to keep your pets looking and feeling their best. Making a reservation is a breeze at magnoliakennel.com. We take great pride in our dedication to the community, supporting our local fire departments by providing oxygen pet masks. Stay connected and enjoy adorable pet updates by following us on Facebook. Magnolia Kennel of Huntsville is where dogs get to be dogs. Visit us at magnoliakennel.com to book your pet's next stay. We can't wait to meet your 4-legged family members.
It's 7:59 in the a.m. Welcome back with us here. Thanks for joining us on another edition of Good Morning Huntsville. It's your show. Rick Boning joining us, my sister joining us, Brad Sherman watching this morning, and many others. So we wanted to welcome all of you in. Brad's wondering, how'd you know I was on? Because I have it on my phone, and I saw it said Brad Sherman is watching.
Well, how about that?
So we know that Brad is out there. Congratulations to Brad, a new daddy, I think a couple of months into it now. So, well, he's already a daddy, but a second daddy now. Second. What do you call that? Second-time daddy?
I've never called it.
You want to say like two-time daddy?
Two-timer? That doesn't sound good.
That doesn't sound very nice. I'm a two-time dad. Welcome back in, friends, as we get continuing on. I was going to say get started. We've been started here. 60 degrees, cool morning outside. Not too bad at all. Those winds out of the south at 6 miles per hour. It is going to be sunny. And highs today in the low 80s. We'll get down to a very nice 59 degrees tonight. And then as Saturday rolls on, it'll continue with sunshine, a high near 81. It's going to be breezy because we do have a weather system moving in. And as Kyle Kreiner said a while ago, this is the show that eclipsed the eclipse. He said that earlier, and here she is, Deanna Irwin. Welcome in.
Sounds wonderful.
Yeah,
Thank you.
I knew you would like that humor,
I would. I love humor.
Deanna Irwin joining us from the Peyton Irwin Foundation. It's so good to have you, Deanna. It's been a while.
It's been a few weeks, a couple of months, a little bit.
It's been a hot minute.
A hot minute.
That's one of those phrases. Like
that we need to put in the toilet book?
Yes.
I mean the bathroom book?
The potty humor toilet. Yeah, the toilet book. Billy should know that one too. Billy, where did a hot minute come from? Maybe that's his brain is it's calculating.
Been a hot minute. Oh, a New York minute.
New York minute, yeah.
Kinda.
Haven't heard that one in a while. So, well, Deanna, it's so good to have you back on with us. Last year we had you on. You were actually our very, very, very first interview that we ever had here on Good Morning Huntsville. Now, our first show was BJ and Holly McMichael, but you were the first interview. I sat down with you about the pineapple run.
You did. You did. It was fun, and I got addicted to being behind the microphone.
And you are one of our guest hosts when we need you. You and Tammy Farkas. We roll the dice. It's just got number 1 and number 2 on it, so it's whoever lands on.
Right. You're not going to tell me which one's 1 or 2.
No,
You're just going to roll it.
Yeah, we'll just roll the dice. Well, we haven't had to have a guest host in a while, but you're still in our book to have you whenever we need you. So
as long as I'm not in the bathroom book.
Not in that book. No.
Okay.
Well, but you do have some. See, if you know Deanna, and so many people know you, Deanna. We love you here in Huntsville, but there's a lot of people that don't know Deanna because there's a lot of people on this show that aren't in this community that are interested for whatever reason to watch the show. But Deanna has one of the best senses of humor, sarcastic sense of humor that it's good. You need to come up with a book on your own on some of these things, Deanna.
Yeah, maybe.
It's going to happen.
Yeah.
It's Deanna's. I don't know what we're going to call it. We can't call it what Billy called it, though.
No.
So, well, Deanna, what have you been up to? How are things going?
Things are going good. We're cooking up and getting ready to put our boogie shoes on and do the pineapple run.
Well, man, this is a great one this year. So the first time that it has ever been a night run. What gave you the idea for a night run this year? Well,
it's our 5th year anniversary. Unfortunately, 5 years. We just wanted to change it up a little bit. We were driving around a couple of years ago. We come up with our theme about 2 to 3 years in advance. A couple of years ago, we were driving around, and me and Billy just throwing, not this Billy, my Billy. We were throwing things around, and we said, 5, 5, 5. He said, ooh, let's do Saturday Night Fever.
Oh.
And so that's where the whole night part came in. And then we kept playing, and we came up with Staying Alive, Don't Text and Drive.
I love it. It's a good message. It's a good word. And, Deanna, again, I say this because I mean it. We love you. We love how you are honoring the life of your beautiful, wonderful daughter through this. It's the 5th year putting this on. And that's the message. I know that there's a lot of folks obviously know about the event. They know what it's about. Don't text and drive. There again, we do have a new audience, that's joining us. But this is an important event because you are bringing so much awareness to the dangers of texting and driving. You always share some facts with us. That one of them that really stood out to me last year was you said, it's dangerous to even sit there at a red light because your brain takes a few seconds. Maybe expand on some of those things and just how important this event is and the passion that you have behind it, obviously to honor your beautiful daughter. But I just love that you do this, Deanna.
Well, a little background for those who don't know the story. Peyton and some other kiddos were riding to San Antonio 5 years ago. Peyton was not driving. I do like to indicate that. There was the kids in the back seat. It was their mother driving. They were headed over there. They were stopped to turn left into a convenience store to get some coffee and sodas or what have you. A teenager, 18 years old, was texting, like literally texting. They found the black box. They got his texting records. It was the first case in the state of Texas that was actually able to prove somebody was texting while driving. And so, anyway, he wasn't looking. Your eyes are down here. He had no idea they were ahead. The female passenger in the truck with him was also looking down. Not a single eye on the road at the time. What do? You run into the car ahead of you. The brakes were applied 0.06 seconds before they made contact, so you can imagine the impact to the vehicle. So that was that. I don't want it to happen to you or sweet lady over there in the corner. I don't know who you are, but hello.
That's Michelle. We have to pay her $500 a day to be here.
Wow. I want your job.
These interns are very expensive.
So anyway, we just decided that we don't want it to happen to anybody else. So people kept asking, hey, can I donate to scholarships? And I guess so. So we started that, and we had to find a way to keep raising money because we wanted to keep doing that. And so the run was born. We use it as an educational opportunity as well as just to get together to raise money. But my main goal is to raise awareness.
How soon did you have the first one, after that terrible tragedy that happened? I mean, how soon did you do this?
The first run was we ended up, because of COVID, having to push all the way to June, but the first one was June 2020. So the accident happened March of 2019, and it would have been 1 year after, but we had to push it out till June, and those people hated me because it was hot. So, but we do it in April because April is National Distracted Driving Awareness Month. And it's my birthday, and it's just right after the accident, so it's just kind of we're already emotional, so why not just throw the run right on in there and get all the emotions out at one time.
When is your birthday in April?
My birthday, there's a very special thing happening just because of my birthday this year. It's called the eclipse.
Did you know you and I have the same birthday?
Yes, I did. I forgot that till you mentioned it. But
wow.
Yeah.
Well, happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Boy, it's going to rain on our birthday.
I know. But there's going to be some fools out there watching the eclipse all for our birthday.
We appreciate. Yeah. See, this was a good Lord saying we're going to give you a show on our birthday today. So
exactly.
Well, I forgot about that, Deanna. Happy birthday on Monday.
Yeah.
Deanna going to be celebrating 29 beautiful years on this earth.
29 plus 2. I'll take that now.
Well, Deanna, and I'm going to say something too, and then we'll go back to the event coming up. I guess I'm kind of mean. I'm a pretty nice guy. But I chuckled when I saw the weather forecast because there's millions of people that are especially going to be flooding back into my hometown area. They've already declared those counties as a national emergency. In fact, TxDOT just put out last night, I believe it was, that they are not allowing heavy loaded vehicles. So, the wide loads, they are not allowed to be on the highways through certain counties in the state of Texas all day.
The roads are going to be so full of cars.
Because they're going to be so bad. But then I'm sitting there. They're having this huge festival out in Burnett. Huge. It's an eclipse party. They were selling tickets for like $650.
Wow.
It was like a 4-day event. People have been flocking that area just completely. And now it's going to be raining and cloudy. I mean, what do?
Well, apparently you laugh.
Yeah, you just laugh it off.
Yeah.
But anyways, we'll get back to talking about the Pineapple Run this year. It is Staying Alive, a night run.
Yes.
Every year it seems that this event has grown, Deanna. Let us know a little bit about, you've already talked about it being at night, but give us some more details. How can folks, is there still time to sign up? I know this is coming up here.
Next Saturday.
Next Saturday, yeah.
Yeah, 1 week from tomorrow. We're going to be right down here at the Ennet building. This is our second year there. Love the location, love the route. You take the lap 3 times to do the 5K and 1 time to do a 1 mile. So it's a good course for that. You can sign up now at runsignup.com/stopdd5K. Or if you just want to wait, if you're one of those last-minute people, we still love you. You can come out as early as 6:30 on Saturday night, not morning. We will not be there this morning. But come out and sign up that day. And we've got some amazing things that you get this year. In fact, they're so amazing. My coordinator wouldn't let me bring everything because she liked that element of surprise for everybody.
Yeah.
And so, but I do want to share the T-shirt. If you follow us on Facebook, Peyton Irwin Foundation, you've already seen it, but it is a disco theme. So it's not just Staying Alive. It's a total disco theme. You cross the finish line and you're literally in a disco party. We're going to have BJ the DJ.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah. And he's going to spin some tunes for us, and we're going to party the night away. We're going to have a dance contest. Everybody get down and do the hustle, and we've got the disco ball, the whole 9 yards. So it's going to be a really good time right down the road here. And so for $40 registration, you get the
that's so
5th
cool.
annual. Can you see it?
Yeah, we got it. Yeah, there it is.
T-shirt.
Awesome.
The back is not printed yet because when we printed this, we didn't have all of our sponsors. We have 44 sponsors this year.
How about that?
44. I looked the other day and we started out with 23 on our first year.
Wow.
And we don't even go solicit anymore. People are calling us saying, I would love to be part of your part of your
that's
event. So
wonderful.
it speaks volume to me about the quality of event that we put on.
I see. I thought y'all left it blank though, because y'all were going to get Billy Cauthen to like handwrite in that puff paint. Remember when you were
Yeah,
growing?
I
You made
did.
your own shirts with the puff paint, the little.
He told me no.
Yeah. So sorry, Billy. You can't. He's airbrushing.
Oh, you're
this year.
airbrushing? But the back will be glow in the dark this year.
Oh, how cool is that?
Yeah, so I just happen to have really good contacts for that kind of stuff. And so we're going to do glow in the dark. You're going to run, and you're going to glow while you're running. And then this year's bag, this is our
those are
swag
so
bag.
cool.
We are literally known for our swag bag. We have people come to our run. They don't want to run. They just want to buy the swag bag.
Well, check that one out.
Yeah,
This has got to
so
be the
it-
best yet.
Yeah, and it's got our message inside, don't text and drive.
Yeah.
But it will be full of goodies this year with our message on it, so that as you're going about your day and you have some of our giveaways in here, you're going to remember, don't text and drive. Don't text and drive. Don't text and drive. Everything has our message on it.
Yeah, that's
So,
great.
Yeah.
Well, wonderful. This event coming up. Appreciate Valerie January. We were about to put the link up, and she did it for us. runsignup.com/stopdd5K.
That's
and
right.
Valerie's sharing that, and she also said, on your behalf, too, she said, just thanks to all the sponsors. She said she loves all the sponsors. And Valerie said that's the best shopping bag you can have in Huntsville. So.
Yeah, if you see Valerie in town, she is my sponsor go-getter. She is pretty much the lifeline of this event, because she gets the things we need to be able to put on the event, and that's called sponsors. And but if you see her around town, she is going to have a run bag pretty much in her hand with whatever she's doing that day, grocery shopping or what have you. So they are great. Reduce, reuse, recycle, and get the message out there while you're carrying that bag around. But I need to let you know about some of the times. I said 6:30 you can register, and then
This is PM. Right?
6:30 p.m. Yeah, I'm not going to be there before
Don't come at
daylight
AM.
this year. No, we are so excited we get to sleep in this year. 6:30 p.m. Not only registration, but the high school will be there with the criminal justice department, and they have fun, interactive things that can teach you about the dangers of distracted driving, drunk driving, those kind of things. We have some of our sponsors that will be there with tents set up with information about their businesses and how they support us, as well as we have games and activities. And then we also have several classic cars coming this year. We're really excited about that. We have the 2 Jeep clubs coming and motorcycles coming. So they're all going to be there to rev up their engines and turn their lights on and shine out through the night. And then we've got at 7:30 is when we start our pre-run program.
Awesome.
And that's when we have our costume contest, and there is cash prizes for the costumes this year.
And what should folks, I mean, it's kind of this disco-y theme. What would you recommend folks dressing up like?
I recommend them to come however they want to come. I have
Just
seen
clothed,
dogs.
at least. Clothed, please.
Please, yes, please. It's not that kind of run, and we're just going to
Billy-
leave it at that.
Billy's out.
Yeah, yeah, he's out. So we've had dogs come dressed as pineapples before, but I envision a lot of disco wear this year. We may have some disco pineapples. I'm not sure, So I'm excited about that part of it. I will not be in costume. I will be wearing the T-shirt because that's just how I am. And rumor has it that Billy may be John Travolta, but I haven't really got, not that Billy, my Billy.
Ah, okay.
My Billy. Yeah, my husband's name is Billy.
Yeah.
Huh?
He's
back up
yeah,
Billy,
they
yeah.
call him BB for short.
Yeah, yeah. But I do want to give a shout out to this Billy guy. He's a good guy. He's one of the best in the books, and he is always there for us every year, no matter what we need. And him and his guys come out, and they set up the water for us every year, and I get nothing but high praises. I can't even hardly look at him sometimes. It just tears me up because he's such a good guy.
Yeah.
But anyway, back to reality. Anyway, they've been with us all 5 years, and we appreciate them. We've also had the drill team with us for all 5 years. Peyton was part of the drill team, so that always means a lot. And I hear that they may even be doing a performance for us this year.
How great is that?
So that would be fun. And then the Crash Prairie Volunteer Fire Department, they've been there at our beck and call for 5 years as well. So we always give back to them and go work their Scary on the Prairie. We do their the toys and the games and stuff for the carnival. So I love the relationship that we built in this town. So,
And for new folks that are joining, like I said, there's so many people. If you're from out of town, you're more than welcome to come. You have people from all over that come too.
Oh yes, I actually have people flying in from Washington, Bainbridge, Washington, to come to the run this year. I had people signed up in Illinois. We do virtual, so we can mail you the packet. I don't know how they find out about us, but they do. I have so many out-of-towners this year, it's not even funny. And my advertising this year was more minimal than it's ever been. So I guess the word of mouth is getting out there, and it's just amazing. I don't even know where San Juan, Texas is. There's somebody signed up from San Juan, Texas, Belleville, Illinois, or Iowa, or something.
We're going to take the show on. Cool. Billy and I need to take the show on the road to San Juan. That sounds like a place that Billy and I would hang out for a couple of days.
Right.
So, well, Deanna, such a great event. And, of course, the funds that are raised from this go to scholarships. So I wanted to give you an opportunity to talk about those scholarships
a little bit. Thank you. I meant to say that earlier.
You mentioned it a little bit. But.
Yeah. Scholarship, that was the whole reason we started. We love giving back to the kids, but we make them work for it. Mm-hmm. I don't know about you, but I don't want to sit and read essays all day long. So what we do is, to apply for our scholarship, you have to present something to us that we can use as some form of advertising to get our message out there. So we've gotten some great artwork. We've got social media. We've got videos. We've got, I have one person last year who was one of the recipients. He actually submitted an entire campaign for a wallpaper on your phone to automatically tell you don't text and drive. So cool. Got a little tweaking to do on that, and then we'll hopefully be getting that out there this year. So that is the big thing. I want them to be educated while they're applying for the scholarship, not just filling out that generic form and turning it in. And then this year we are no longer just Huntsville. We are Huntsville High School, Alpha Omega, Trinity, New Waverly.
Oh, wonderful.
Oh, my God. Madisonville, Lovelady, and Richard, Texas.
Yeah, Richard is so sweet. Richard, our pastor, Jason Bay, is from that area, and kids come in on Wednesday night to our Wednesday night life at church. And it's so neat because I didn't realize Richard's. It's K through 12 in one building.
Oh,
so
yeah.
It's just a great. So I'm so glad that that these other schools are partnering with you guys. And I did want to say too, for folks that are joining us, the meaning of the pineapple. A lot of people have asked, the meaning of the pineapple, but that was your daughter's favorite. Maybe highlight that a little bit.
Right. Yeah. She just. I've had a lot of questions about that lately, but she did not like to eat pineapple. I'm the pineapple eater. She just loved. Pineapples are a big thing. Everywhere you go, you see pineapples. And, of course, after she passed away, we saw more pineapples than we'd ever seen in our life. So, of course, everywhere we went, that's God telling us Peyton saying hi. There's God telling us Peyton saying hi. There's God again. So God and Peyton are always in our life, no matter what. But that pineapple is sweet on the inside. It stand tall and wear a crown. It's all about hospitality and just being an outgoing person, and that's kind of what she liked about the pineapple. So that's why we pulled that into the run.
Yeah, I love that, Deanna. Such a good message, and I love that every year y'all make sure to include that. And this year, that's got some bling to it. It's got some bling. We call that gold pine, baby.
Yeah.
So.
Our medals haven't come in yet. I would have bought one today, but it's very similar to the bag. In fact, it may be just like the bag. So it's not just going to be circle. It's going to have a little bit of pineapple jetting off the side. Yeah.
I was waiting on that medal,
Yeah.
Because
you'll get one.
See, Deanna?
Yeah.
I keep that thing hanging right there. So last
year.
Yeah,
last year was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Last year we came out with our new branding logo, and the designer of the medal decided to make it spin. So that was a pretty cool medal.
Well, this is great. Well, again, folks, get out, be a part of this. Such a great event that Deanna has in honor of her daughter. And this community just comes together so well for so many events, including the Pineapple Run. It is a night run, a 5K. You can walk it. You don't have to run.
No.
But it is the Staying Alive, Don't Text and Drive Pineapple Run, the 5th one happening Saturday, April the 13th. So that is coming up very, very quick. And again, you can go to that website. Our good friend Valerie shared that just a few moments ago at runsignup.com/StopDD5K.
5K. That's it. We're going to be out at the Walker County Fairground tonight at the barbecue cook-off. We have a team called Peyton Cookers. Isn't that original?
Yeah, I like it.
And we like to have a good time and get our message out wherever we can. So if anybody's out there, stop by and say hi, and we may have a little something to give you.
Do y'all play the country song? I'm here for a good time. Whenever you're
Right,
out there,
yeah. We're actually going to have Mustang Red. Have you heard of them?
I have, yes.
They're actually coming to play at our booth tonight. So,
Awesome.
Yep.
All right. Well, there you go. Well, Deanna, we love you. You know what I love about Huntsville? You can tell people you love them, and they're like, "Whoa, back up!" You know, it's.
I don't know. It depends on who tells me that.
And it depends on how you say it, because it's like, "Hey, Deanna, we love you." Then it's kind of like, I'm never coming back on the show again.
Right.
But
Thanks
we say,
for having me.
But we say, see, there's the Deanna here. See ya.
We have wheels on these chairs
for a reason. Well, Deanna, is there anything else that you want to add? You know, we love having you on. We want to help promote this. Well, Michelle and I will get together and we'll take this interview and build an article from it and help promote that way as well. But anything else maybe you want to say to the community?
Thank you. Thank you for supporting us for the last 5 years. This community always comes out. This is one of the best communities you could ever live in. They come out when you need them, when you don't even know you need them. When the accident happened, I was just amazed at the things that showed up. We'll just leave it at that. And they've just been supporting the cause ever since. Now, if I could just get everybody to actually quit texting and driving, it'd be good. I still get frustrated. Be driving down the road and somebody's going slow and they start weaving and Billy goes, I bet they're on the phone. I said, I bet they're just a little old lady. We get up there, nope, it's somebody on the phone. You know, we honk and and they straighten up and they start driving. So
I had this morning pulling out of the neighborhood. Some guy was behind me and he was just driving real weird, kept hitting his brakes every 5 seconds and then did a loop like right back into the neighborhood. I honked at him. I was like, hey, and they honked back at me. I was like, hey man, pay attention. You know? And it's not and think about this too. It's not just texting, which is the main focus. It's just pay attention.
Pay attention.
Pay attention.
Stop distracted. The music in your car, the kid in the back seat, the
reaching around for your purse. You told me about that, reaching back to grab your purse. Those little things you don't think of because it's second nature. Got to grab something out of the purse,
Yeah. If your kid's crying that bad in the back seat that you need to tend to him, pull off the road and take care of them. Don't turn around because you turned around and I don't know how many people you just hit because you're looking at your baby in the back seat for 5-6 seconds.
And you know what's getting scarier now is our Hyundai Santa Fe has it. It's a 2021 model, but it has the new steering. It's almost self-driving in a way, and so people are starting to get a little more loose with their driving. And I'm going to tell you what, it's not a Tesla. Tesla does a fairly good job, but I still don't trust that stuff. Keep your hands on the wheel. But this, our Santa Fe one day, I had my hands down here and it stays in the lane. Well, all of a sudden it decided it was just going to see some other white line and just went on its own. And I was like, yeah, that's why you don't do that.
Yeah. That does scare me. There's features that I'm 100% behind. There's some that I'm like, don't become dependent on that. My car would tell me, you need both hands on the wheel. Because sometimes I want to try it. Like if I'm going down the road and nobody's, they just ain't really stay in the lines. It really does, but it'll tell me, put both hands on the wheel. Yes, sir.
Deanna, you need like a Night Rider car where it talks to you when you get in. Hello, Deanna. How is your day going so far? Was that David Hasselhoff back in the day? Remember that Night Rider? Mm-hmm. Dude went from Baywatch to this cool car show.
Yeah.
So we need more David and Billy.
Yeah, it was the opposite.
Yeah, the car show took him to Baywatch.
Yeah.
So, see, Billy, that's what you got to do. If you want to be a Baywatch dude, you just got to get a cool car and drive around that talks to you. So.
There you go.
Well, Deanna, thanks so much for being here with us today. Whatever we can do to help promote, we definitely want to. There's so many other great organizations here in this community helping to promote you guys also. But like you said, it's word of mouth. So many people know about it now, and that's great. And we want them to keep knowing about it. We don't ever want this to be a stagnant thing or it's like, oh, it's time for that again. No, it's an important message. And please listen to Deanna. We know your heart and we know your passion and obviously the reason for this is so important. And we appreciate you very much, Deanna.
Well, I appreciate you having me on, and I would be more than happy to come back and announce what we've already got next year's theme. So when we're ready to announce that, I'd love to be able to come on and do it here.
Awesome. We'd love to have you. So, well, there she is, the Deanna Irwin. There's no other Deanna Irwin. This is the Deanna Irwin here with us this morning. And again, for more information, you can go online. Appreciate Valerie sharing that. Go sign up today. It is the runsignup.com/stop DD5K.
That's it.
We'll step aside, take a break. Billy back with us on the other side. We'll talk about what's it the National Day of? Well, could be something to
It's
do.
the National Day of Get Ready for Peyton. Get ready for Deanna Irwin birthday day.
That's exactly right.
Go shopping today and deliver all presents here
Yeah.
Monday before the eclipse.
And I do want to remind you folks that April's birthstone is diamonds. And so we'd appreciate you go to Elliot's Jewelers. He's got quite a few of them. Just buy a handful of them and bring them back here.
Yeah, that's great. Give me a selection.
We'll give some to Lily, too.
Yeah.
So we'll help her out. All right, we'll take a break. We'll be back in a moment. Billy with us on the other side. Stay with us. Do us a favor. Like and share this broadcast so we can continue to help spread the good in this community and events like the Pineapple Run coming up here in just a few days, actually. Coming up on Saturday of next week, not this week. We'll be back in a moment. Stay with us. More to come. It's your show. This is Good Morning Huntsville.
Hi, I'm Billy Cauthen, manager of Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home. We know times of loss are tough, and you need a place to feel comfortable and cared for. At Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home, we pride ourselves on being with you during those really tough days. You can rest assured that we will be on your side and by your side every step of the way. Thank you for your trust. Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home, supporting families every day, every step.
Tomorrow's Promise Montessori schools believe in creating spaces where children can learn, grow, and use their imaginations. At any Tomorrow's Promise location, children enjoy the largest playgrounds in town. Tomorrow's Promise Montessori is a fun school where every child learns at their own pace, and mastery of a concept is expected before moving on to the next concept. At Tomorrow's Promise, every child is respected, loved, and nurtured for the unique individual that they are. Third location on Veterans Memorial, coming soon. Visit tpms.life for more information. Education.
Hey friends, Rob Hip
trust.
here. As a guy, jewelry's not really my thing. I never know what I'm looking for. I feel uncomfortable, and I just don't understand how certain things look good together. But that's why I depend on Elliot Herzlich at Elliot's Jewelers. Whenever Bridget and I wanted to get engaged, we said, we need to go to a place to where someone's going to take care of us. They're going to make me feel comfortable as a guy, but they're also going to take care of her needs as well. So I went into Elliot's, and he was so gracious and compassionate with my understanding, and I wanted something that looked a little masculine for my engagement band, and he said, I've got the perfect thing for you. And he found some white hammered gold that was trimmed in 14 karat gold, also put a diamond on that ring to signify my love for Bridget. And as we grow and our family grows, we can put a diamond around the rest of those. So friends, if you're looking for someone that is dedicated to customer service, that understands the needs of people and does what's right all the time, there's nobody better than my friend. It's Elliot Herzlich at Elliot's Jewelers. Visit him online at elliotsjewelers.com.
Welcome to Magnolia Kennel of Huntsville, where we've been caring for your furry family members for over 4 decades. Nestled at 877 IH 45 South, our kennel is a perfect retreat for your pet. With a climate-controlled facility, spacious exercise yards, we ensure a comfortable and enjoyable stay. At Magnolia Kennel, we offer a range of options including overnight boarding, extended stay boarding, and doggy day out. But that's not all. We also provide additional pampering services like baths and nail care to keep your pets looking and feeling their best. Making a reservation is a breeze at magnoliakennel.com. We take great pride in our dedication to the community, supporting our local fire departments by providing oxygen pet masks. Stay connected and enjoy adorable pet updates by following us on Facebook. Magnolia Kennel of Huntsville is where dogs get to be dogs. Visit us at magnoliakennel.com to book your pet's next stay. We can't wait to meet your 4-legged family members.
The Oak Ridge Disciple House is a faith-based 501c3 nonprofit Christian character building ministry helping men 18 and older who are suffering from drug and alcohol addictions. If you or someone you know needs help, there is light at the end of the tunnel, and that light can be found through the Oak Ridge Disciple House. For more information, visit oakridgedisciplehouse.com.
Please come home. I got beef and lonely.
Yeah, what's up, EDP Weista? I don't even know what that is. EDP Weista? Mochista? Man, you a Starbucks barista.
I'm Marquise, baby.
When it's time to go home, call the only funeral home. Sam Houston Memorial, yo. Hometown values, hometown trust. They'll give you a price, your wallet won't bust. You like that, Billy?
I'm very impressed. Hey, how often do you see Kathy Switzer?
I talk to her probably once a week or so. Okay. I mean, she's on the show all the time. That's for you, Kathy.
I mean, does she bust your chops every time you see her about the...
She already knows. She knows now. She told us to get rid of it until we keep playing it. So
I'm not doing it. I don't get to push the buttons.
I push the buttons, you know.
He's got some little glowy buttons down there. I don't know what they do.
It's like, you know, these things, they come with I never use any of this. All I use are these two. I could do without. How many buttons do you think that is, Billy? Probably about 50. And I only use two. I use 1 and 2. Here's 1. Here's 2. 1, 2.
Well, the labeling on them is so small, you'd have to have a magnifying glass to read what the button does.
Well, you know, in Georgetown's the retirement community. When I used to do IT work, they do that. Here, I can't pick this up, but you know, this is what you do when you're on your phone. And you have to make the face like this, Billy. Look, you ready? You want to do this with me? Here we go.
Hey, look, the older I get, the more I make that face, so I don't appreciate that comment.
It's all about the mouth, by the way you move your mouth.
It's high-performance breathing.
Here, hold on. It's like the guy that one time I think I told you, maybe it wasn't even on this show, that there's a guy that when flip phones first came out, you know, Nokia and all that, the Nokia wasn't a flip. That was like the first non-flip. It was the little all-in-one. This dude had this huge leather case for his phone, and I mean, it stuck out a mile. And I think he just did it to show off because not a lot of people had phones back then. Guy would be at church, phone would ring, and he'd just whoosh, exaggerate, whipping it out, and then he'd, hello, how are you? As loud as can be. And my cousin and I used to laugh about that all the time. You know? Kind of like having big pipes on your truck.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Nah, pipes save lives.
Well,
I'm telling you, there was that guy that was at the Elks Lodge when I was a kid that had the bag phone with a belt clip. I will never forget that.
Well, Billy, Monday, it's Deanna and I's birthday, but it's a very important day that I know you wanted to talk about. What do you got for us?
I was sitting over there paying attention because I
Finally.
I psychoanalyze everything, everyone says. They're selling tickets to the eclipse.
Yeah, and burning.
That is the dumbest thing ever. No, take that back. The people that are buying are the dumbest thing ever. The person selling is the smartest thing ever. That's like me selling tickets to a thunderstorm. I don't have to do anything. I collect your money.
Well, the National Weather Service has an 80% chance of severe weather this weekend. Come on down.
You can watch the thunderstorm from wherever you're at if you'll send me $600.
It's this thing, but in all fairness,
it's some jerk with a website.
No. In all fairness, this actually looks. Let's be honest. I mean, that looks pretty legit. And this is in Burnett, Texas. It's a Texas eclipse. In fact, they get started today. Music, art, now look, that's fake. They got spacemen. Come on.
Look, for $800, you can spend an entire day with me from the moment I wake up until after I go to bed. You can get the full funeral director experience.
And what's funny is they're showing the eclipse here on their way. It's going to look nothing like that because it's going to be cloudy. Plus, it's not going to happen. They got music, collaborators. I don't even. What is it? That looks like a concert. It says collaborators, but it's people at a concert. You see that? There's nothing collaborating about that.
Yeah, because there's
visual art, yoga, and movement. They are
selling tickets to an event that all you have to do is simply look up
for under 4 minutes. Do you want to go do some yoga and movement? Yoga and movement?
Look, the only yoga I'm doing is when I trip on something and I got to get up and I have to do that strange old man, put the one leg out, the one leg.
Can you help me understand what a Bush spa is? Is that like late President Bush going to be there or what? What is a Bush spa?
There's two ways that could go, but I don't want to touch either one.
Yeah.
That's an Australian spa.
I guarantee, none of this is going to...
There's speakers. So there's going to be a speaker for the entire 4 minutes.
Look at this. I lied. It's actually $669 for the 4-day VIP pass. We are in the wrong business, Billy.
4 days?
Oh, wait a minute. Okay, I got the 4-day VIP, but let me do the camping add-on. Let me add on the camping.
I have a little pasture beside my house. Y'all could camp there. There is a water spigot, so there's running water.
Yeah, I don't have any idea what this is.
Ooh, I'm glad y'all can see this website.
Hey, you can get you a shift pod. Shift Pod, Billy, for $1,250. What is that? I guess you just slide around in it. It's a
Is that a porta potty? Is that we're play on words?
Glamping. Safari Base Glamping. $2,000.
Safari Base.
Wow. This is
So, okay, Safari Base. I'll let you sleep back there with the dogs. You and Hank will be best friends when it's over. I guarantee.
Somebody put a lot of things. You know what? Hey,
No, somebody put a lot of clip art.
Good for them. Look, Orbital RV sold out. They sold out of this thing.
Are y'all listening to what this man is saying? An Orbital RV.
Oh, wait. We got the Stellar RV package.
Well, I want to know more about this Orbital. I mean, what is it orbiting?
It's a Sprinter van.
I got a white van at the funeral home.
It's got
ain't got no seats in it.
Oh, they deliver it to you. It's got a power hookup. It's filled with water and wastewater pump. Full kitchen. Boy, and the best thing, cleaning.
It's got a Coleman stove.
Thank goodness for this. Cleaning and the most important, all dumping are included. You don't even have to dump the gray water.
Pay to dump.
No, you ain't got to pay to dump. Part of your ticket's going to pay for the dump. Oh man,
people, are you listening?
We're in the wrong.
I'm like Reagan Cooksey right now. Are you listening? Are you listening to how dumb this is?
Hold on, Billy. You got to look right there at that one.
Are you listening? Reagan is going to sue me.
Is that trademarked?
I'm sure.
Yeah, it might be.
Reagan, you'll understand, sir, that this is legit. These people are crazy.
Yeah.
They are cuckoo. They are swimming in their own fishbowl.
I heard someone years ago, and I don't remember if it's a preacher or who it was, but their phrase was they walk. You know who it was? It was John Maxwell, who it was the leadership guy. And he'd always say, they walk among us. And that's what he was talking about.
Every day.
This kind of stuff. They literally, Billy, walk among us.
And they go undetected until they say something.
Hey, I forgot to do something today. By the way, if you want to win tickets to Diva Night, I got 2 more I'm giving away to. You know what? Yeah, I'm going to give away 2 more because I got 5 total. I gave 2 yesterday. I'm going to do 2 more today. It's a $100 value. Billy, you can't go. I'm sorry.
I live in a house with 3 other women. It's Diva Night every night.
Oh, you just got a finger right there, too.
There's one of them right there.
Baked a couple of them. You know where that's all from.
Yeah, Roy.
See, Billy and I know. We flow, man. Baked a couple. Bad apples is what it was. Boy, somebody going to have to get me some sheepskin seat covers. I about ruined them. And while you're at it, can you bring some matches, maybe some of them scented candles? And somebody's got to get over here and open up these trailer windows. It's so hot in here. All right.
Roy D. Mercer, for those of y'all that don't know.
Roy D. Mercer.
Little YouTube research there will have you laughing the rest of the day.
Sharon Jean will come after you. So, keyword is Diva, by the way. We're giving away 2 Diva. And don't enter if you're not planning on going, by the way. But the keyword is Diva. I'm going to give away 2 more Diva tickets, courtesy of the Huntsville Walker County Chamber of Commerce. And that is on the Granny Mary's Cajun Asian Cuisine text line at 936-339-0139. Text in that keyword. And we'll give those away. Billy, let's take one more very brief break. I know you got to get rolling here, but let's take a quick break. We'll come back. We'll call our winner, and we'll call it a Friday. How about that, man?
Let's do it.
Let's get on down there and get the rest of it.
Break me off a piece of that.
Kit Kat bars coming your way. We'll be right back. Here's a word from our sponsors. We'll be back calling our winner when we come back. Stay with us.
Hi, I'm Billy Cauthen, manager of Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home. We know times of loss are tough, and you need a place to feel comfortable and cared for. At Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home, we pride ourselves on being with you during those really tough days. You can rest assured that we will be on your side and by your side every step of the way. Thank you for your trust. Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home, supporting families every day, every step.
Hey friends, Rob Hipp here. As a guy, jewelry's not really my thing. I never know what I'm looking for. I feel uncomfortable, and I just don't understand how certain things look good together. But that's why I depend on Elliot Herzlich at Elliot's Jewelers. Whenever Bridget and I wanted to get engaged, we said, we need to go to a place to where someone's going to take care of us. They're going to make me feel comfortable as a guy, but they're also going to take care of her needs as well. So I went into Elliot's, and he was so gracious and compassionate with my understanding, and I wanted something that looked a little masculine
masculine for my engagement band, and he said, I've got the perfect thing for you. And he found some white hammered gold that was trimmed in 14 karat gold, also put a diamond on that ring to signify my love for Bridget. And as we grow and our family grows, we can put a diamond around the rest of those. So friends, if you're looking for someone that is dedicated to customer service, that understands the needs of people and does what's right all the time, there's nobody better than my friend. It's Elliot Herzlich at Elliot's Jewelers. Visit him online at elliotsjewelers.com.
We ain't said nothing about Dolly.
Dolly, hey Dolly. Hey there, Dolly, 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 Dolly. I just like this little
It gets stuck in your head too.
Hey everybody, come on down here. We got an old slapstick party tonight. Pat your knee, call me. That's all I got, Billy. Pat your knee.
So how much longer are you going to be interning here?
Yeah, Michelle's already quit, by the way. She just
Hell, I don't blame her.
She ain't got nothing. She said, Rob, she says, Mr. Hip, actually. She's very respectful. She said, Mr. Hip, I don't have anything better to do. I'm just going to come hang out for a little while. So, yeah. She wasn't here Wednesday. Ended up leaving us. Skipped work, by the way, for some sort of criminal justice deal with, our DA. So it's like, whatever. Thanks a lot. Have to go hang out with Mr. Durham for the day. Must be nice. Yeah. Billy, you did a really good enactment.
I ain't picking on Will. FYI.
That's a good
no
man.
negatory.
That's a good man.
That's my friend. That's my homeboy. We ain't picking on him.
Christine Mitchell said the only thing that they're missing, by the way, from that eclipse party is goat yoga. I don't even know what
Have you seen that?
No.
You do yoga and the little baby goats come and jump on you?
No. That's when this world is going downhill.
We're like a snowball headed to you-know-where.
I know for the last couple hundred years they said we're in the last days. We are really in the last days.
We're getting stupider by the day.
That Idiocracy movie is going to happen. Have you seen that one?
Mm-mm.
I finally got you on a movie, Billy.
Yeah, I'm going to watch that.
It's Idiocracy. It was like they froze people for 1,000 years. They were using Gatorade. Everything was sponsored in the government, and they were using Gatorade to grow corn. That's how dumb they got. So
you couldn't remember where Gillies was filmed the other day.
Palestine. No. Oh. Hold on.
That's what I mean.
I'm in Pasadena, man. I have that twitch in my elbow that messes me up. By the way.
Twitch in my elbow.
Yeah, it just kind of goes to my brain. Can't help it, man.
I knew you was wired wrong.
Will you please say something? She hasn't said a word. Diva night.
I wouldn't jump in on this conversation.
Let's go over to our Granny Mary's Cajun Asian Cuisine text line and see who we got today.
All right, you take this one.
Hello?
Hi, it's Wilma Farrell. It's Wilma Farrell. Who is this?
You know who this is. This is Tara.
Oh, Tara. Well, it's Wilma Farrell over here down here somewhere. I forget where I'm from. I'm here with my husband, Irwin James. Irwin, can you hear? Irwin James.
Irwin. I can't even play along right.
I don't even know what to do.
Irwin.
I really want to name my daughter Wilma Farrell now. That's one of them old.
Yeah.
Please don't. Please don't.
I don't think family court's going to prove that.
Yeah, Wilma Farrell. What is a Tara? What would you say if you heard of a furl? What would you think a furl is? FERLE if it existed. What would you think that is?
I don't know about feral, but feral. I know some feral children. I think Billy Cauthen was one of them.
Yeah, you're right.
Oh, well, hey, so it turns out that a furl really is something. It is, it's pronounced.
Hey, I turned out all right, I think, maybe.
Yeah, you did.
Maybe.
A furl is an instrument, such as a flat piece of wood like a ruler, used to punish children. Golly. So there you go, Billy. You old furl, you. Good night.
Man, we are sliding.
We on the downhill slope, Tara. Tara, we got something coming your way. How about 2 Diva Night tickets? You going to be able to make it?
Yes, sir. That's great. I'll take Amanda with me. We'll have fun.
All right. Well, we got them coming your way. Real quick, I know you're busy. How are things going at the Harts Veterans Museum?
Things are going really good. We're staying busy. It's school tour time of the year, so all the schools are coming from all over the place to tour all of our museums. So it's really busy.
Tara, we owe you a Cafe Texan gift card too, don't we?
Yes, sir, you do, and it would be perfect so we can go eat at Cafe Texan and then go out to Diva Night.
Well, I'll tell you what, I've got those, and the church is closed today. Are you going to be at Hearts Museum here within the next hour?
Yes, sir, I will be.
Well, I'm going to hand deliver them to you. How about that, Tara?
That sounds great. Thank you so much, Rob.
Hey, real quick before you go, we're cutting some new audio. It's not about us, but I do want to get just some audio of you. I know you've been engaging with our show for quite some time now. Just what is Hello Huntsville, I guess, what is it meant to you in this show?
Well, Hello Huntsville is just a uplifting way to start your day and see all the people that you love and that you know from your community, and I just enjoy watching it every morning.
All right, $50 check in the mail. I'm just kidding, Tara.
That's all you got to do for $50?
That's all you got to do, yeah.
I've been doing this on Fridays for like a year now.
Yeah, Billy don't even get paid to be here, Tara. So, well, hey, Billy's got.
Oh, it's okay.
Billy's got the final question for you.
How'd you get $50?
You got to know people, Billy. You got to know people.
I thought I knew people. Oh, that's right. People got to know you.
Yeah,
oh, that's what it is.
There
So,
you go.
what are you thankful for today?
I'm really thankful for the support of everybody in this community and everything that they do to show each other that they're important and they have a purpose and that we all care about each other and, you know, take care of each other the way a community should.
I can get behind that. I mean, anytime your local funeral director could call you on a phone and pick on you, it's a good day.
It's a good town.
It's a good
Yes,
day.
sir.
All right, Tara, we'll get back at it. We love you. We appreciate you. And 2 Diva Night tickets literally coming your way along with the Cafe Texan gift card.
She's so special. She's getting her stuff delivered.
Hand delivered. So there you go, Tara.
Thank you so
All right.
much. Y'all have a great weekend.
You too. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Love that lady. Great lady. So
Oh, absolutely.
She texted in twice for that keyword, by the way. So she got
And
it.
she is
Random.
always on duty at work. I mean, she's there.
Rickalita Bonalita texted us on the Rickalita Bonalita texted us. She really wanted to get those Diva Night tickets. She didn't get it. She wore it. She has a special wig.
She would be the belle of the ball, that's for sure.
Yeah. So sorry, Rickalita Bonalita. Almost got it, but I like that name, Rickalita Bonalita. Sounds like a good old name.
How
there.
far south are you from? Conroe, Willis?
What you talking about?
That ain't south.
All right. Well, hey, friends, been a fun week here. Again, I know Billy and I joke around and cut up a lot, but, you know, the reality is maybe you're going through a tough situation today. You've lost someone in your family. We want you to encourage you. Give our good friends at Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home a call. They truly are a family-operated business. You know, they had the community room, the grand opening last week. It was beautiful to be there. And, Billy, even your children are invested in the funeral home. You know, I saw your son there and your daughter. They had name tags. I mean, it truly is a family-owned business. The way that it's ran, Greg runs it like it's family.
Oh, we enjoy some good child labor.
So... But y'all do excellent work.
No, we do. And when I say it's family, it is truly family. It's my family. You know, we're just a big family. So it's not uncommon, like if you're having a service with us, to walk in and see numerous people from our family. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I do want to tell you something, too. Billy and I are going to be out at Double Dave's today celebrating the buffet that they've reopened. Tom Fuller's got a good one, too. But, you know, two pizza buffets, hey, I'm down. And so if you want to come out there today, now you got to pay your way, but if you want to come hang out for whatever reason you can't think that you just don't have anything better to do.
If you really need to punish yourself and you just come on, sit by us. And yeah,
we'll be out there today at noon, so come hang out with us. We'd love to see you over at Double Dave's. And I promise I will be there at noon. Last time we did this, remember, over at Grand Buffet.
You showed up noon 30-ish.
Yeah, Michelle and I showed up super late.
and look, they walked in like they owned the place. You remember that?
No, I kind of walked in.
Yeah, like it was our fault that we wasn't on time with them.
No, that was Michelle. Michelle has that swag to her when she walks, like, ha, 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 how y'all doing? You know, so...
Michelle's going to beat you about the head and shoulders.
I actually, that's good. I need some new shampoo, man. I ran out of that
when
stuff.
she gets done, you ain't going to have no hair to wear.
So, but go by and see him. I know we're cutting up, but go by and see Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home for all of your family's needs. They're going to take care of you. You can find them online and just Google Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home. The website will pop right up. And we would not be able to bring you this show. We wouldn't be able to have great folks like Deanna Irwin on and sharing her message of the Peyton Irwin Foundation, the scholarships they give away through the scholarship, through the run that they have every year, if it wasn't for the generous support of folks like Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home. So, Billy, we appreciate it. Appreciate you and Greg. And, y'all aren't just here in Huntsville. Even though it's a local here in Huntsville, you've got 2 other locations as well that are serving the area.
We do. We have a Willis and Montgomery location, both of which are staffed and managed by people of that community. The director of Willis, he lives in Willis, him and his family, and they operate a small farm out of their small house. And then Montgomery is operated by Greg's son, Will. He lives there in the Montgomery area.
Yeah,
so
Bearcat alum, too.
Yeah, so. Yeah. He you wouldn't want to get tackled by him, that's for sure.
But they are serving the area.
I ain't scared of them.
And, Billy, I did want to say something, too, just to air this out there for anybody that's interested.
Are we airing grievances?
Not grievances, no. I told my grandmother, said, I wish they'd, back in the day when she's still around, I wish the radio would put them hospital report. I'd like to I'd like to know who has polio today. I said, Grant, I think that's already ended. But in all seriousness, this is a thing. When you're going through that, the last thing that you want to have to worry about is a huge financial obligation or worried about having to spend a lot. Look, don't let money get in the way of a situation that you're already dealing with tragedy, losing somebody. Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home, they're going to work with you. If you've got something come up, don't let that be a hindrance. Give them an opportunity to serve your family, and they'll figure out a way to make it work. And I can say that, Billy. I'm confident
if you need us, we are going to figure it out. One way or the other, we are going to figure it out. We're going to make it happen. We're going to make it work, and it's going to be okay. We're going to get this figured out. We're going to be there for you.
Yeah, 100%. Well, we love you guys, you and Greg, and all your family. Billy, appreciate you being here. Been a fun day, man.
It has.
Been a good one. We got to get to work here on this National Nebraska Day, Gold Star Spouses Day. That is and that's a very serious thing. National Flash Drive Day. Now, that's not so serious.
God, I can't figure those things out.
It's just people trying to make
Every
money.
time I stick one in, because, when we do our memorial slideshows, we download them to a flash drive. That way the family can have them afterwards. And I don't care how many times I try. I got to flip it over every time. Every time. Even if I, look at the side of my laptop and then look at the flash drive, I got to flip it over.
Billy's the reason that all the USB ports are broken on computers around town.
Why can't they make it to where it goes either way?
That's a good question. USB-C does. They got smart with that at least. But it's National Nebraska Day, National Deep Dish Pizza Day. And how about this one? National Read a Roadmap Day. What are y'all doing today, Billy? Well, we're going to get together, pull out old Rand McNally, and just read a roadmap. I can't wait.
Our funeral home vehicles still have roadmaps.
Do you read them?
Mm-hmm. I mean,
Michelle's over here, this young. Oh wow, talk that's kind of knocking us over here, Michelle.
Look, yes, ma'am, you are absolutely correct. You can whoop that cell phone out, whoop it out.
But what happens when that thing dies and you can't recharge it?
Yeah, when we have another one of our solar flare.
Then you're up the creek without a paddle, young lady, is what Daddy'd add a few other words to that, but you'd be up a certain creek without a paddle.
Yeah, stinky one.
Yeah.
But no, you take that paper map and you look at where you have to go and you can plot different courses. Like, hey, maybe I want to swing over to whatever and eat this hamburger stand, because, you got your favorites.
Yeah, but
that thing's going to tell you, it's going to give you 3 options. It's going to give you the quickest way, the most expensive way, and the why in the world would anybody go that way?
No, see, Billy, I got to teach you, because on Google, you say, okay, Google, take me to Academy in Conroe, even though we have one here, Academy in Conroe, Texas. You're on your way to Academy, but then you say, oh, wait a minute, I'd like to go eat. Okay, Google, find me the nearest steakhouse on the way. Boom. It detours you, and then it continues you on your route.
Maybe I don't need a government knowing where I'm going.
Possibly not. Well, that'll wrap it up here. Been a fun Friday. We'll be back at it on Monday.
I don't know what they said, but they laughed.
I'm not heading to Georgia. I was planning on going to Georgetown.
We were.
We decided not to, especially it's going to be cloudy. There ain't no point of that. Ain't nobody got time for that.
No.
So we're going to be right here in Huntsville. We'll be here with Karen Denman joining us on Monday with Walker County Federal Credit. Got a couple of guests. Who are they, Billy? Well, you're going to have to watch Monday to find out.
Hey, I promised the people in my office they can see the eclipse. I promised her there'd be a moon.
Come on out.
Let y'all figure that out.
Yeah, come on out to it. So, hey, we love you. If you're looking for a church home, too, this Sunday, come check us out at First Baptist, Bible study 9:30, service at 10:45. Billy, you guys have a great service going, too, over at y'all's church, man.
We do. Service starts at 10:30. Christ King Methodist Church, Highway 30 East. I wish I knew the official address. We're across from Osprey Storage. Used to be AAA Storage.
The old Magnolia Lakes.
Magnolia Lakes. If you ever been there, everyone's been there. Come on down, sit by me. We'll have a good time.
I wanted to give y'all's church a big thank you as well. You know, all the churches are coming together, but you guys have supported the National Day of Prayer, and we genuinely and just heartfeltly appreciate that, Billy. I think that's so great that churches are coming together. And you guys said, we want to find a way to get behind this as well. And that's what it's about, friends, is let's all unite together. And maybe that's the inspiration today. Let's find common ground that we can unite together and help make this community an even better place, because it's already great. Let's make it even better. So
we know what's good and we get behind it.
Come on down there and get the rest of that.
That's right.
So that'll wrap it up.
No
We
credit,
love you.
no problem.
No credit? Don't sweat it. So we love you guys. Have a wonderful Friday. We'll be back at it. Have a good weekend, too, and we'll be back at it Monday at 7:30. As I end every single show, reminding you this morning that we're not strong enough alone to make it on our own. We do need each other. Provide a word of encouragement. Lend a hand to support Huntsville. Somebody out there needs you. Until next time, until Monday, good morning, Huntsville, and God bless.
How come I don't have an ending thing?
I don't come up with one. I'm going to let you close it, Billy. Go here. Camera's on you right there. You close it.
We'll see y'all later.